To make sure that you have enough intensity in your workouts, we can use something called the RPE scale. So that is the rate of preserved exertion. When we are working out, if we are not making sure that we have high enough intensity, meaning that we are challenging ourselves enough, then we are not going to see the desired results, or we're not going to see it as quickly as we could have seen. What I mean about using the RPE scale is that if we have a scale from 10 to 1, where 1 is it's absolutely not challenging whatsoever, I could do this sleeping pretty much, and 10 is like I cannot do anything else after this, we want to be on a slight 8. If we're on a 7 or below, it's time to increase the weights, it's time to increase the intensity. If we're on a 9 towards a 10, we might have pushed ourselves just a little bit too much and we need to scale it back just one step. So that could be to decrease the amount of volume, so the load on the bar or the weight that you're lifting, or it could be to take down a little bit of the rep scale or the rep range that you're aiming for, or the sets. Just because if we are pushing ourselves to a 10 all the time, people might say, oh, let's aim for failure all the time. You need to push yourself so hard to failure every single time for you to see results. That is not really what we should aim for, because when we push to our 10, absolute maximum of what we can give in any single exercise or workout, we also need to bring that back, and we need to take that back with our recovery time. So if we are pushing ourselves so much, then our recovery is also gonna prolong. It's gonna be a longer period of time before our bodies is ready to perform well again. If we're on an 8, we are challenging ourselves, but we're also making sure that we are not pushing above or closer to failure than what's needed, so we can then come back to the next session and be able to perform in that session as well. It is always what we do over time and how consistent we are. It's not what we do in one single session or one single week that is gonna yield the results that you want. We want to think about long term, and if we can hit 4 sessions a week and do good 4 sessions instead of only being able to hit 2 sessions a week because we are absolutely demolishing ourselves those 2 sessions, you see that it will accumulate over time and it will build up so you can get the results that you want. That is why we want to use the RPE scale and make sure that we are tracking our intensity in our workouts and our exercises.